For generations, neighbors in East Central Saskatchewan have stepped up to support one another. Now, you can help continue that tradition. The Kinsman Club of Yorkton is launching a brand new 50-50 raffle with a jackpot of up to $50,000. Even better, when you purchase your ticket, you can choose where part of the proceeds go. For 57 years, Sign has supported individuals and families across our communities through 23 essential programs, helping more than 6,000 people last year alone. Get your tickets before the July 4th draw. When you buy your ticket, select Sign in the drop-down menu to help support vital programs and services across East Central Saskatchewan. To get your tickets, scan the QR code on your screen or visit yorktonkinsman.com. Lottery license number RR260037.
Mic check one, mic check two. Good morning and welcome to Jubilee Park. It's the first of two games today. The Expos welcoming the Moose Jaw Canucks for a doubleheader. Today's starting pitcher for the Expos is Jacob Moore. 3 games this season. He has a record of 1-1, 9 strikeouts, and an ERA of 3.5. Of course, each and every game sponsored by jump.ca, your SaskTel authorized dealer. Thank you to them for helping us get on the air and keep these games free. And also thank you to the Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors. They're our first inning sponsor. We're just a few minutes away from the first pitch of this doubleheader. Right now, as you can see, kind of behind everyone, there are some blue skies. So good start in this game. There are expected to be thunderstorms this afternoon, but if you're watching this, you could also look out your window, see how it's looking there. Good start to this one, but we'll see how games 1 and 2 go today. All right, and it looks like we are set to get things underway here at Jubilee. So pitch number one is just a little bit outside. That one also not the pitch the umpire was looking for. That one in there for the first strike of the morning. Originally, this first game was supposed to be played at noon, but time did change just to try and get as much baseball in as we can this afternoon. And that one a swinging strike two. There it is. That is out number one. And that brings up Luke Turner. In there for strike one. That one is outside. Ooh, that one was looking good, but also called outside. 2-1 now is the count. One is away here in the top of the first. That one is high in the air, but behind us, so evening out that count at 2-2. And that one a swinging strike three. So that's the second strikeout we've seen from Moore this morning. Craig up next at the plate. That one in there for strike one. That one fouled back. So far in this season, the Expos 3-5, Moose Jaw 2-9. That one held off on just a little bit inside. 1-2 now is the count. That one low and in the dirt. That one also inside. Count is now full. A little bit of a battle brewing here for the third out of the top of the first. And we'll see if more possibly get all three. And that one is fouled back. More now at 16 pitches. And that it is. Striking out the side here in the top of the first. Can't draw it up much better than that. Now let's hear from our first inning sponsor, the Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors.
For generations, neighbors in East Central Saskatchewan have stepped up to support one another. Now you can help continue that tradition. The Kinsmen Club of Yorkton is launching a brand new 50-50 raffle with a jackpot of up to $50,000. Even better, when you purchase your ticket, you can choose where part of the proceeds go. For 57 years, Sign has supported individuals and families across our communities through 23 essential programs, helping more than 6,000 people last year alone. Get your tickets before the July 4th draw. When you buy your ticket, select Sign in the drop-down menu to help support vital programs and services across East Central Saskatchewan. To get your tickets, scan the QR code on your screen or visit yorktonkinsman.com. Lottery license number RR260037.
We are back for the bottom half here at Jubilee. Leading things off for us will be Cohen Murray. 3 strikeouts for Jacob Moore in the top half of the first inning. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. That one, he did go. 0-2 now is the count. That one held off. Good eye on Murray. 1-2 now. And that one, ooh, hot shot to first base, but nice play to get the out. That brings up Sarah Finchin. And that one fouled back. 1-1 now is the count. And that one will go foul. And Sarah Finchin will go down on strikes. That's out number 2. Up next is Kyler Bill O'Crelly making his return to the lineup. And he'll hold off on that first pitch. And that one is fouled back. 2 are away here in the bottom of the first inning. Our inning sponsor, Sign Yorkton. And that one put into the gap. And that will be trouble right off the bottom of the wall. And Bill O'Crelly's in there with the double. Good return to the lineup for him. That'll bring up Maddox Andres next. And Andres swinging at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one skips through, so Bill O'Crelly scoots on over to third. And that one put in play right up the gut. We'll see to first. He's in there. So the Expos score 1. As Andres lags out that single and gets an RBI in the process. Stewart now batting. And that one is low for ball 1. Stewart is today's DH. one is outside. And that one also outside. Expos looking to be patient in this late rally. And that is in there for the first strike. 2 are away. 3-1 is the count. Andres is on first. And that one ticked back, so we'll have a full count for Stewart. And the Expos two hits so far in this one. And that one put in play. The first. Yes, he will get him. So that ends inning number 1 here at Jubilee. We'll take a quick break. Thank you to jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. This is Parkland Expos baseball. The Expos get 1 on the Canucks in inning number 1. We'll be back with the second inning in just a few moments. With that, inning number 2 has begun. The Expos with a 1-0 lead on Moose Jaw on the Bill O'Crelly run. Andres with the RBI. And we'll see if Moore can continue to build on a strong first 3 batters, first 3 strikeouts. That one sails through, ball 3. In there for a strike, so 3-1 the count now. And Cole finds himself aboard with a walk. Ryder Hicks now batting. He's today's center fielder for Moose Jaw. He does have a runner aboard. That one's just a little bit outside. Kick back. Everyone looks okay. 1-2 the count now. And that one up in the air, still in play. And Stroud has it. So that's out number one here in the top of the second. Runner goes. And no tag applied. Until then, he is safe. That one's inside. Will get away. That runner advances to third, but will stop up. So runner is on third. 1-1 the count. One away. More delivers. And that one's outside and will get away. There won't be a play at the plate. So game is right back tied up. That a big cut. 2-2. That one put in play and will be down for a base hit. So Tong aboard with a single. Gad now batting. That one in the dirt for ball one. And that one is outside. This is Jacob Moore's fourth appearance on the season. His 3 strikeouts today, combined with the 9 others he had earlier, has him at 12. And that one put up in the air. Doesn't look like it'll stay in play, and no, just past the visitors' dugout. So 2-1 the count now. That one skips through. So the runner will advance to second base. And a time is called. All right, so the count now at 3-1. Runner is on second base. And just foul. That foul leaves the count full as well. So a payoff pitch upcoming. This will be Moore's 37th pitch of game number 1 today. That will also go foul. And that skips in the dirt. So another runner aboard for Moose Jaw. Nigel Laguerre has 2 runners on, one on first, one on second, one away. Did go. That one in there for strike 2. Strikeout number 4 for Jacob Moore. Marie Schoenroth up next. Jutai, and we'll see Emery get into the batter's box. 2 are gone. There are 2 runners on board, first and second. That one skips through, ball 1. One also will be outside. That'll hit the batter, which he very clearly did not appreciate. So the bases are loaded now. There are 2 away now. Bases are loaded. That'll be outside. 1-1 the count. The Expos have, or the Canucks, sorry, have scored 1 this half inning. The Expos started things off in the bottom half with a run. That's how we've gotten here. But the Expos now in a little bit of trouble. That one is fouled back. So we'll go a little bit wider so you can see all the portions. And that one is also fouled back. That one is outside. 2-2 now. That one high in the air, right in front of us. So a 2-2 count. Bases are loaded. 2 our way. Batter takes a moment. And that one also foul. That one dribbled to the pitcher. More to home. Oh, and Stroud gets hit by the runner as well. 2 will score. So 2 runs score. And runners now on second and on third. Quite the at bat there. But it does lead us to a 3-1 score. And that one, a hot shot right past Thomas. 1 run scores. A second, he's safe. Called safe at the plate. So 2 runs come in. It's 5-1 for Moose Jaw. So 2 away, runner is on second. That's outside. Nice to see a little sunshine on the field as well. That's outside. Will be in there for strike 1. That's 2. That one's also fouled back. So 2-2 the count, 2 away, runner on second. Moose Jaw leads by a score of 5-1 right now. And that does it. Another strikeout, but not before some runs. 5-1 Canucks lead. You're watching Parkland Expos baseball on the PVSN. It's all brought to you by jump.ca, Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. Come back here to inning number 2. As you just saw there, Thomas down on strikes for out number 1 of this half inning. That one is up in the air. Out of play. Is in the dirt. 2-2. That one looked like it hurt. So Krieger is painfully aboard. He'll be on first. Gavin Stroud now batting. And Stroud puts that one on the ground. Play is to first. It's away. Field single. Hunter Keller now batting. So runners now on first and on second. One is gone. And first pitch will be outside. The Expos trying to get some runs back. 5-run top half of the second inning here. This the first of 2 games today you'll see on Parkland Valley Sports. That's in there for a strike. So game number 1 today played as normal. Game number 2. Moose Jaw will be the home team. That second game is a makeup game for all the snow and the rain that these 2 teams experienced back in May. And Keller is down on strikes. So there are 2 away, but this also brings up the top half of the order. Cohen Murray now at the dish. And Murray puts that on the ground to second. That'll do it for the second inning. Five-one score after 2 here at Jubilee. Of course, we wouldn't be here without our sponsors. Thank you to David Chan, MLA for Yorkton, for his silver advertisement for the 2026 season. The Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors, or sign Yorkton. Jump.ca, Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. And Brady Lang, or B Lang Media. If you want to become a sponsor, send me an email at belangmedia@outlook.com, or just simply send us a message on any of our social media platforms. So out number one is recorded. Sarah Finchin with the catch in left field. That ball is inside. A wide look at Jubilee here today. And that one fouled back. Two and one now. Three-one count here in the top of the third inning. There is one away. It's a full count now. Put in play to short. Murray to first. Not in time. Odd play, but no harm. The runner now on first base. Runner goes to second. And nothing applied. That swung through. Not sure if he got a piece of it. Also, piece taken out of it. And that outside. Rung him up. Tong down on strikes for out number two. That brings up Gad. Dad with a walk earlier in this one. Also a run. That one fouled up and back. That's put in play. Nice stop there on third to first. Got him. And that does it for the top half of the third inning. 5-1 for Moose Jaw. We'll be right back on Parkland Valley Sports. This is Parkland Expos action, all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. Yuta Serafincian will lead us off here in the bottom half of the third inning. The Expos have a mountain to climb, down 4 runs. It's the first of 2 today. And that one will be put in play. It's down to first. Got him on 1. And that brings up Kyler Bill O'Crelly. Kyler is 1 for 1 in his return to the lineup. And in there for a strike. All 3 pitches looking in the same kind of region. And we're at a 1-2 count. Let's see if Scott mixes things up here and Fourth pitch. And Bill O'Crelly puts that one in play to third, to first. Out number 2. Maddox Andre is now batting. That one is outside for ball 1. Andres with an RBI single earlier today for the Expos' lone run in game 1. That one is in there for a strike. Put in play, and is it going to get down? No. Flies out to center field to end inning number 3. We'll be back in just a few moments on Parkland Valley Sports. It's Parkland Expos action, all brought to you by jump.ca, Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. Inning number 4 now underway here at Jubilee. And that one fouled back. That one ticked. Strike 2. This upcoming pitch will be Moore's 78th of the game. That'll go outside. Moore's line so far in this one, 3 innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. That also fouled back. The count stays at 2-2. Strikeout number 8 for Jacob Moore. So Moose Jaw has the number 9 batter coming up next. It's Schoenroth. That one's inside. And that lined right up the gut. That'll be a base hit. Do we know the count? Not in there for a strike. The Expos have one away here in the top of the 4th. Runner on first. And that one is fouled back. So the count now even at 2-2. And that's outside. Count is now full. And that ball hit into center field. Oh, and it will find the gap. Luke Turner now batting. There is one away. Runners now on first and on second. Moore sitting at 88 pitches. In there for strike 1. That one is fouled back. So Moore ahead in the count now. Even more. That one crushed. Deep back. Gone. That 3-run shot will make it 8-1 now. Netting. Netting. Strikeout number 9 for Jacob Moore. So 9 strikeouts for Moore. That was his 96th pitch. Cleveland is warming up in the bullpen. Not in there for strike 1. And that'll be outside. That'll hit the batter. We'll bring up Ryder Hicks. 2 are gone. There is a runner now on first base here in the top of the 4th inning. Clouds are starting to build. Slowly, I guess. Ish, kind of. Rain is forecast, but you never know. Roll the dice. Safe called at second. I was in media and a broadcaster and doing things like newscasts and weathercasts. You always had that thing in the back of your head where it's like the forecast calls for a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are so isolated that it is hard to predict, especially when it comes to baseball. Nada swinging, I don't know if he fouled that, but he did ticket, I've been told. Moore's at 102 now. Runner goes, hit on the ground to first. That'll do it for the top half of the fourth inning. You're watching Parkland Valley Sports. It's Expos action, all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. All right, we're back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Rain has started to fall here at Jubilee. That one a swinging strike three. He's going to run him out. Goes to first. He is out. That is out number one. So I used to be a catcher. You usually don't run that far. Maybe it's the rain. Who knows? Keelan Thomas up to bat next. These two teams can't catch a break when it comes to the weather and their games. That one's outside. That one fouled back. Gips through. Ball two. That is strike three. Thomas down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Deacon Krieger up next. That one outside for ball one. Rain's starting to come down a little bit harder. That in the air. And caught in foul territory for out number 3. So that does it for the 4th inning. Thank you to our sponsors. Without you, these games are not free and they're not on. So thank you, David Chan, the MLA for Yorkton, for your silver advertisement for the 2026 season. The Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors, sign Yorkton. Jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer, and B. Lang Media or Brady Lang Media. Thank you to everyone for making this possible. Additionally, if you want to sponsor the broadcast, shoot me an email at brady at or belangmedia at outlook.com. Sorry, my brain stopped there for a moment. All right, we are back here for top of the 5th inning now. Rain still falling here at Jubilee. Take a look. See if we can see over there. Yeah, we can. You can see some umbrellas. There are some people still sticking it out through the rain. Couple on that side too. We'll get things underway here in a moment as Theo Cleland comes into the game. First pitch will be inside. So the closing line for Jacob Moore, 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. That one put up in the air. And that one falls, so a runner will be aboard. So runner now aboard on first base. 2 walks for Jacob Moore and 9 strikeouts. Good outing or in the strikeout department, that's for sure. For the Langenberg product. Runner is on first now. Cleland on the bump. That pitch in the dirt. Runner is safe on first. That one swung on, put into left. Caught It is caught for out number one. So the rain is expected to last for the next hour, apparently, from the Apple weather app. It's supposed to be cloudy between 2 and 6, thunderstorms at 6, and like I said, can you really count on that at this point? We'll see. Raining right now, and that one is tapped back. And that'll hit the batter. So runners now on first and on second. In there for strike one. Joe Roth now batting. He's the number 9 batter for Moose Jaw. So we'll see the top of the order after him. That's in there for strike two. And that the first strikeout for Cleveland. So 2 are now gone. Starting things off with a strike here. That's outside. Put on the ground. Murray has it. And that'll do it for the top half of the 5th inning. We'll be right back on Parkland Valley Sports. The Canucks lead by a score of 8-1. You're watching Parkland Expos Baseball, and this is all brought to you by jump.ca, Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. That one, a dribbler to first base, and he will be out at 1. Hunter Keller now batting. The one is now gone here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Keller picks that one back. Got at 64 pitches now. This will be a 65th. And that one is swung through. That's outside. Put on the ground to third. The first, that one, big hop. Keller's going 2. Are the hands up? Yes, they are. He'll stay at second base. But Keller is aboard. Owen Murray now batting. 1 away. He does have a runner on 2 now. That one ticked back. That one's outside. So the rain continuing to fall here at Jubilee, but we do play on. Cohen puts that one way back and out of play. So a 1-2 count now. Oh, he wanted that one, but good to leave it away. 2-2 now. And Murray down on strikes for out number 2. That'll bring up Judah Serafincian. Serafincian 0 for 2 in this one with a strikeout so far. And he'll swing through the first pitch. And that one is in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. That one's put in the air. And that'll do it for the fifth inning. We'll head to the top half of the sixth inning in just a few moments here on Parkland Valley Sports. It's Parkland Expos Baseball, all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. All right, we are back here at Jubilee. We will continue top half of the sixth inning now. Moose Jaw with a sizable lead, 8-1. And that's a first pitch strike. That one was a similar pitch as well. Goes right through. 1-1 now. And that one's on the ground to first base. Thomas has it. He'll get it. Out number one. And that one goes right through. And that another batter hit. I believe that's the fourth Canuck to go down today. The runner is on first base, one away. And that one in there for a strike. This is game 1 of 2. We'll keep you updated as to possible changes for game 2. That one is through. Runner went and Murray went to cover, opening up a big hole, and runners now on first and on third. Hicks will come up to bat next. They'll have one runner in scoring position. Late pause there taken by Hicks. And called safe, but close. One thing I'll say about this Expos team, they're very deep behind the plate. Stroud's throw. Runner is safe. But even the man on the mound right now, the catcher himself, no one a called ball. So a 1-1 count now. One is away. That one a called ball as well. And that one swung on a drive into center field. And couple bounces off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And Hicks is in with a triple. And that'll leave up Tong. Tong is 2 for 3. Run and a strikeout in this game. 3-0 count now. One is away here in the top half of the 6th inning. That is a called strike. 3-1 count now. And that one, ooh, close. I've said both these years we've done this. One will come in here soon. And it'll be when I'm checking the stats. There's the pitch. What foul? So the count now full. Cleveland battling back in this at bat. With the rain coming and going. That is ball 4, so runners on the corners now. And a change on the base paths. All right, right back to the action. One is away, runners on the corners. This will be Cleveland's 31st pitch. And that one's high in the air. Yes, one more is gone. 2 away. Runner goes and finds himself safe on second. So there are 2 gone. In there for a strike. That will hit the batter. Laguerre will jog it off to first base. Schoenroth now batting. That nearly hits the batter. Put in the air. That'll do it. The Expos score a few. It's 10-1, heading to the bottom half of the 6th inning. You're watching Parkland Expos baseball on Parkland Valley Sports. We'll be right back. This is all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. We are here now in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Expos down by 9 runs here in the rain at Jubilee. Tyler Bilocrelli batting. Ooh, hot shot right up the gut, and he'll be aboard. That hit has Bilocrelli now 2 for 3 in this one. Skipped one off the wall in, I believe it was the first inning, yes. He scored the lone run for the Expos in this game. And this is the guy that got him in. Andres has, and it will fall into the hole, so 2 runners now aboard. Watching this team all year, this is one thing I have noticed. They like to play late inning baseball. And with Moose Jaw, who has 9 losses this season, it could get a little hairy before we get out of this game. That ball into foul territory and out. That one's outside. All right, we are back underway here. That one fouled. Dinger. The hands there for Thomas. Rain still falling here at Jubilee. That one is outside, ball 3. Back to first. So a 3-1 count. One is away. The Expos down by 9 runs. But I can see 3 of them right now. If possible, of course. Thomas. He swings through that one, and it will go through. So 1 run will cross for sure. And an RBI single for Keelan Thomas. And that'll bring up Krieger. So a 10-2 ball game now after Bill O'Krelly gets his second run of the game. At a ball. So a 1-0 count now. Runners on the corners. That one in there for a strike. So the count is now 1-1. That one's outside. Runner goes. Thomas will have to get down. He is safe. That one very left for interpretation. But 2 runners now in scoring position. That in there for a strike. That's outside. The count is now full. And that one put in play. Another will score at least. Thomas is going. He'll have to get down. He's there. 2 runs now score. Remember that if possible? It was. So it's a 10-4 ball game now after that RBI. And Moose Jaw takes time and we'll have a chat on the mound. Ooh, that throw gets the runner, so there are two now gone here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. But the Expos do get a few back. That's Gavin Stroud that's hitting right now. He's down early 0-2. Stroud's 1 for 2 in this game. And that one gets away. No harm done. No one on base. Change the graphic there. Apologies. So a 1-2 count for Stroud. And that one skips through. 2-2 is the count now. So the Expos get 3 back in this half inning, but Moose Jaw did get 2 in the top half of this sixth. That one on the ground to first base. He did get him. That'll do it for the sixth inning. We'll be back with seventh inning action from Jubilee in just a few moments. You're watching Parkland Valley Sports. It's Parkland Expos action, all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. Here we are, bottom half or top half of the seventh inning. The Canucks up by 6 runs, 10-4 on the Expos. This rainy game. But we're continuing through. Some work being done on cleats. All right. So the Expos will try to erase this 6-run deficit here in the seventh inning. They'll have to get through these first 3 outs first. That one in the air. And it just ends up foul. Because the ball is over there, I'll also tell you that Moose Jaw does have a pitcher up in the bullpen. I believe I heard 100 pitches even after the 6th. And that ball put on the ground to third. Andres to first. Thomas has it. That's out number 1. Luke Turner now batting. The line right now for Theo Cleland. 2 1/3 pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, a walk and a strikeout. And that one put in the air. It's got a large gap in front of it. Hits the warning track up against the wall. And Turner comes in with the double. Turner's had a day. He's now 3 for 5. He did hit that home run earlier in the game as well. So 7 total bases for him. That also has a runner on second base. And Craig up to bat. Craig is 0 for 3 this afternoon. And that one fouled off the butt end. So 1 is away. We're at the 2-hour and 20-minute mark for game number 1 of hopefully 2. That will hit the batter. And that seems to be one of the issues we've seen from these Expos in this game. I believe that's the 6th or 7th. See what I did there? 6th or 7th batter to get hit. So runners now on first and on second. 1 away. Thank you for tuning in to Parkland Valley Sports. We're broadcasting all the home games. Runner goes to third. He's in there with an early jump. So runners now on the corners. This will be Cleveland's 41st pitch. 42nd, sorry. And the other runner goes. So 2-0 count now on Cole. He has Turner on third, Craig on second. That one's in there for a strike, so Tripped myself up there. 2-1 the count. And that one put into the gap, but Krieger eliminates the gap. That one thrown in. So 1 run will score on the sac fly. It's 11-4. So 1 run does score on the sacrifice fly to center field. That one put in play, a dribbler down the line. And that thrown to first base, that'll cost a run. 1 run comes in. That runner jogged to second. So 12-4 now. Moose Jaw leads. And that one is fouled into the parking lot. The runner is on second base. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there for another strike. That does it for the top half of the 7th inning. We'll take a quick break on Parkland Valley Sports. It's Parkland Expos Action, all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. All right, down to the nitty gritty here at Jubilee. 8-run deficit for the Expos here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Hunter Keller will start things off here for us. And then we'll see Cohen Murray, Judah Serafinchin, all three ready and up to bat. And that first pitch outside, a new pitcher as well. Craig now in the game. That in there for a strike. The closing line for Scott. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 4 runs, all 4 of them earned, and 8 strikeouts, no walks. That one is outside. The 3-1 pitch. And Keller fouls that, and it will stop up on the grass. So a count, or a full count now. Another pitcher is throwing for Moose Jaw. And that one will be in for a base hit. Keller is aboard with a single. That'll bring up Cohen Murray. Murray 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. We'll see if he can turn his day around at the plate. That one's outside for ball 1. Murray has speed. He does have patience as well at the plate. And patience is what he may need in this situation. 2-0 now, and Keller moves to second. We're now officially past the 2.5-hour mark here in game 1. And that one swung on and will be down for a base hit. Keller stops up at third, runners on the corners, and the Expos putting together a little bit of a rally here late in this one. Serafinchin now readying himself at the plate. So runners on the corners, none are away. And Serafinchin swings through pitch number 1. Runner goes, hits down, and it sails through. 1 run scores. Hands in the air, 1 run goes up. Are they going to give? And yes, they'll just keep them at second and third. But a run does cross. 12-5 now. And this is the guy you want up, Kyler Bill O'Crelly. He's had a game. in his return and puts another one through. 1 run will score. And runners stop up. Ooh, and Kyler goes to second. He'll be safe. Everybody's safe. Runners now on the corners. Or not on the corners, second and third. Nothing really changed, but run does plate. And a meeting at the mound. Moose Jaw doesn't like the mound. They've made that clear the first or these last 2 innings. And Andre's now batting. He swings through that first pitch. Still none gone here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that's inside on Andres. Moves him out of the box. 1-1 is the count. There is a pitcher throwing. And it looks like the rain's let up a little bit here. Umbrellas are down. That one also down into the gap. That'll score 2. This is a different baseball game now. So 2 runs cross there on the RBI single for Andres. And another meeting at the mound. So it looks like we'll take a break as a new pitcher will come into this one. It's 12-8 for Moose Jaw right now. We'll be back in just a few moments on Parkland Valley Sports. It's Parkland Expos action brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. So the rain has subsided here at Jubilee. Played right through it. Runner on first base. It is 12-8. That one through. Another hit from the Expos. Thomas is up next. And we'll see if we can keep this rally rolling. Still none away here in the bottom half of the seventh inning. 4 runs have come in for these Expos. They've made it a totally different baseball game. That first pitch, an inside strike, so 0-1. That's outside. So Craig's sitting line. Technically no innings pitched. 4 hits, 4 runs. That one in the air and will be caught for out number 1. Four hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. No walks, no strikeouts. And that brought in Nielsen as well. So we do have 1 away, but those runners stay right where they are for Deacon Krieger. And that one good sportsmanship out there as well. Krieger will take a moment. And it looks like Krieger will be okay. That'll leave up Gavin Stroud, who has quite the opportunity here. He's the tying run at the plate. First pitch is outside. And Stroud swings through that one. Wanted it. 1-1 now. And that one is put up in the air. Will it have enough to get out of here? Yes, it does. So a 1-2 count now for Stroud as everyone gets back into place. And that one gets away. Stopping up is Andres. That nearly hit Stroud as well. So we've outweighted the rain so long that I believe people are coming back. This is a doubleheader day. And that one's high and outside. Count is now full. And that one swung on and will be out of play. And that one, a good battle. The Expos get another run back. It's 12-9 now. And another meeting at the Mount. Oh, Moose Jaw's manager remembered the Fitbit today because he's been out there quite a bit. Bases are loaded. There is one gone here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. The Expos were within one run of being mercied in the 6th inning, or the 5th inning, I believe. Now look at where we are. And it's Hunter Keller up to bat again. So we've batted all the way around the order in this half inning, and that one into the gap. No, caught. But that does still score a run. We'll say good wheels to the guy in center field. I thought that one was through. So there are two away. One run does cross. Runners now on first and on second. And that ball popped up. Will it fall? Yes, it does. Just foul. All right, so a 2-run deficit here in the bottom of the 7th. And Murray swings through that one. No 2 count. There are 2 away, runners on first and on second. So far in this half inning, the Expos have scored 6. 9 in the last 2. That one swung through and will get through. No. He stops up at third, and the bases are loaded again. Wow. What a couple half innings does to a baseball game. 12-10 now here at Jubilee. And the Expos have come all the way back. 9 runs these last 2 innings. And that has Judah Serafinshin back up to the plate. First pitch is outside. nearing the 3-hour mark here at Jubilee. That is a called strike. So 1-1 now. Sarah Finchin has everyone on base, but the Expos down to their final out. The pitch. Now one very inside, and Sarah Finchin got out of the way. Left it there, strike two. Down to the final strike here this afternoon. A 2-2 count. That one is tipped. So the count will remain the same at 2-2. Murray's on first, Stroud on second, Krieger on third. And that one's put in the air. Caught, and that will do it here at Jubilee. Comeback nearly taking place here for game one. The Expos scoring 9 in these last 2 innings, but it just wasn't enough. 12-10 the final. So we will pause. There will be a little bit of a break between games here at Jubilee. You've been watching Parkland Valley Sports. This is Parkland Expos Action. It's all brought to you by jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. David Chan, MLA for Yorkton, for your silver advertisement for the 2026 season. The Society for the Involvement of Good Neighbors, or SIGN. Jump.ca Yorkton, your SaskTel authorized dealer. B. Lang Media, Brady Lang Media. Thank you to everyone, and we'll be right back in a few moments here on the network for Game 2 between the Expos and the Canucks. I'm Brady Lang. Thanks for watching.